I think this is a really important play to be put on stage, especially for this area, being in a deaf community. There were a lot of things that I've realized throughout deaf culture that are really similar to hearing culture, and I think that can just bring us closer together, even just knowing that those things exist and acknowledging it. Yeah, I mean, you're going to see all of these emotions from torment to struggle to joy and happiness and learning to grow up just like any other teenager would. You're going to see that in this play, and it's really exciting.
The fact that it is such an integration between the deaf and hearing communities, I think makes it a really unique opportunity, not only for us as actors, but also for the community that we live in. Here in Morganton, we have a larger than usual population of deaf people because we have the School for the Deaf right here in our county. And I think even though hearing people and deaf people live and work alongside each other in our community, there's still a separation between our worlds a lot of times. And so I think this production in particular is going to be a really important catalyst for showing how our two worlds can collide and integrate with each other. But I would definitely advocate for any of you who are out there who have the opportunity to take an ASL class, and there are several offered in our community online. Learn some signs. I think it's a great skill to have. Like Jason said, we think it's important enough to take our kids with us as well, because that gives an additional opportunity to interact with and communicate with the other folks in our community.
I'm so excited to be part of this show. I think it's both impactful to deaf people and hearing people. And it talks about personal choices that families make, whether it's using spoken English, cochlear implant, or using American Sign Language. These are real things that people approach in real life. And I grew up with a hearing family, and so I can really relate to using oralism or sign language, so I really relate to this play. And this is a common experience that all humans have. Essentially, whether they're deaf or hearing, it doesn't matter who you are. When a child is born and you look at that child, all parents, doesn't matter, they want the best for their child. When hearing parents find out that their child is deaf, they often don't know what to do. And essentially what this play does is expose people to what can happen. And hearing parents can feel that way, but if deaf parents have a hearing child, they also feel that same way. The unknown of what to do and how to have that compassion and empathy for their child. And so it really is just an amazing way how they express in this show the differences and similarities between the deaf and the hearing worlds.